This is not the song I thought it would start at. Why my game like this? There we go. Hi. How you all doing today? Welcome to part 2 to today's stream, kind of. We got Bellsprout earlier. Oh man, we were watching the mega reveal. I need to mark getting Bellsprout in VOD 23, my god. Mega revealed. And then shiny Bellsprout. Becky, hello! Rolit, hello! Oh, Holuch is already added. We're on that. Remember you from yesterday? Yeah. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so we got Bellsprout this morning right after the reveal. We evolved them. Now we got a victory bell. You don't have to cry and hunt Lapras now, at least not yet. Next week. Give it next week. Switch to Scarlet rather than Sword Shield. Yeah, we got the pincer yesterday. Like 2,000 something, 2,600 something exit. Alright, so I think what we hunt now, we just got the victory bell. Where's my list? Okay. We go Gyarados. Next is Gyarados, then we go Aerodactyl, which will be a sword shield hunt. Mega Holuch is awesome. I love that Mega, dude. That was the first Mega I saw immediately and was like, that's awesome. The other ones are fine. I don't hate them. In fact, they are growing on me with time. Some of them. Okay, so Gyarados. Certified baddie, yo! What's up? Welcome to the chat. That's a crazy name. Caught my eye. Finally got Pinsir after 2,600 something eggs with Masuda and Shiny Charm. That's crazy. Okay, so before I go out into the void of water, I need to... Can I make a picnic here or nah? Okay, nope. Oh yeah, Casserole Lake is also a thing. But do I want my Switch 2 to run that? I mean, it runs it better for sure. Wait, do they not spawn here? Oh no, they do. They're right here. Alright, Gyarados. Should we go to the Kitakami one and look for the level 100 Gyarados? Level 100 Magikarp, sorry. That'd be funny. Mega Holucha was a redemption moment for Pokemon. I think it hit really well. I think that one was, like, the definition of cool. Okay, we need a water encounter. We're flying. No, let's go flying. Flying encounter. I wish it was part dragon. That would be a lot easier. We might get a shiny Wingull. Who knows? Encounter flying. So I need... Oh, that's level 3. I need level 2. Flying is better. Flying is better. Too many water types. I broke it. Okay, here we go. So I need 1 cucumber. 1 egg. I have a lot of egg. 1 red onion. Where are my red onion? There we go. Then mayo. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I was tripping. And then, bam, we good. It would be funny but impractical. True. Like, I spend 100 hours just looking for a level 100 Magikarp. Each hour, the level increases. You just learned you could evolve a level 100 Pokemon with a rare candy if it's level. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. I thought it capped. Majestic, Goofy, and Cool Mega. You're excited? Want a shiny Hawlucha now? Dude, Hawlucha's my favorite so far. That one was sick. Switch to watching stream on PC. Better experience. Yeah, if you watch streams, PC is definitely the move. Have I hunted for the level 100 Magikarp? I have not. I heard that was a thing, and I was like, that sounds awesome. Have not done it, though. Alright, so we roll for a Gyarados outbreak. Hopefully it shows up. It could show up at Casserole Lake as well. I'm just standing here because Gyarados happens to spawn here is what happened. Switch 2? $600 for my- what? Hello? What? Is it my capture card? I don't think so. What am I refreshing? This has never happened. This is the first time this has happened. Uh-oh. Switch 2! Well, good thing I saved before any of that. Apparently, if you try to load in your settings too quickly, it crashes your Switch or something? I don't know. Something happened. It's definitely not the settings thing, though, because that was the first time that's happened. And we've done it before. Lady Eevee, hello! Love how it just bounces. Oh, the, Victory Bell? Oh yeah, he is pretty funny. Victory Bell is pretty funny. Okay, I have to make my sandwich again. Okay, let's go to Casserole Lake. Actually, I don't know. Is it like all of Casserole Lake? All I know is that it spawns here for sure. Nicknaming it Derpy? That fits. That fits. The Derpy Bomb. Okay, so... That was so weird. Switch 2, by the way. For the record, my Switch 1 rarely crashed as well. I think it's only crashed like 4 times. Even playing Scarlet Violet, it crashed 1 time. So if that keeps happening, I am worried. That's okay, that's the first time it's happened, and for the 2 months I've had it. What? I don't mean to favorite these. Okay, so how did I make that again? Red onion. SV has crashed a few times for you on the Switch too? Oh. SV, yeah, I think this game was not optimized very well. Red onion, cucumber, egg. Picnic resets are so fast on Switch 2. Oh, for sure. It's very, very nice. Salt and mayo. Shiny ground types. Oh, from the Outbreak events? I usually don't hunt those unless they have a... unless I'm like super chillin'. Or have some video concept in mind. So I actually have not hunted this batch. I've just been doing the Treasures of Ruin stuff. I was trying to get the cucumbers on the yolk, but I only got it on one. But Wooper? But I already have Wooper. I can't hoard Woopers. They deserve to be free, except for those 5 that I already have. You did not count, but you think you're more than 1,000 eggs in Quaxley Hunt. Is that a pincer? Well, hopefully not. It's okay, 1,000's not bad. If it gets to 2,000 though, then maybe it is pincer. You have 5 Wooper? Ayy! Wooper's a good Pokemon. I don't feel the urgent need to hunt it. Since I already have them. But if they have a Tyron outbreak in ZA, I'll hunt that. There's so many Wooper around. Flamigo, Toxapex. I think they can spawn over here too. Nope, okay. Man, I wish I can zoom out more on this map. Like, this is a good range. But Paldea is so big. No sparkling power. I'm currently trying to get the Gyarados outbreak. And then after that, I'll make a sparkling power. I didn't think it was worth making a sparkling power to get the encounter. So if you stand in the area where a Pokemon spawns, and then make an encounter power for one of the types that the Pokemon is, you get an increased chance that the outbreak appears. Yo, Halucha! Kitakami? Oh, right! I forgot it spawned in Kitakami. What was that Pokemon's name again? Kilowattrel. Yanma... Mudbray, Hoot Hoot... I didn't mean to press that button. Ah, no! But yeah, Sparkle Power will come soon. I've got plenty of Herba. I didn't mean to press that button again. Choodle. Volibee. Mimikyu. Wooper. Wattrel. Rookidee. Any area where Gyarados can spawn. Golduck, okay. You need more, you're down to 5. Right now they're running the Treasures of Ruin Pokemon, which drop a good amount of Herba, at least from my experience. There's Magikarp, we can run Magikarp as well. I currently have a flying encounter, let's go Magikarp. I have so much EXP candy. It shouldn't be hard to see. But yeah, the Treasures of Ruin drop quite a few Herba. I think the only issue is if it dives down, I have to watch it. And then hope it emerges. But yeah, after I knock out like 60, I'm gonna make a sandwich. Okay, I need a Pokemon that can swim. Doing a fighting sandwich for Makawita? Ooh, best of luck, best of luck. Okay, I need to be careful to not go here, because it despawns the Magikarp. If a Magikarp spawns in that corner, I am screwed. It might just do that. Oh well. YOLO. You know what? Actually, we can keep rolling. This spot seems kinda... conspicuous. It seems dangerous. Yo, Tatsu. Hoot hoot. Oricorio? That's the first time I've seen that. There's a place where only Gyarados spawns with Flying Sandwich? Oh, like an isolated outbreak? I'd be down. Red Fish Hunt is more fun, right? I think it's... If you're talking about Gyarados, it's more noticeable for sure. Gligar! It's definitely more noticeable. Asbestos. Gyarados! Okay, perfect. Casserole Lake. Outbreak? Eh, it worked out. We got... Oops. Worked out because we got the Gyarados outbreak here. Which should boost our odds. Don't touch me, Flamigos. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Yeah, we could pop a Sparkling. I didn't know that if you made a flying sandwich, only Gyarados spawn. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's do Flying Encounter level 3, Sparkling Power Flying level 3. Run that. Okay, I need some prosciutto. And then 1 spicy, 1 salty. I have so much herba. You might need more shiny Wooper, you needed a marked Wooper. Yeah, it's great if you want to hunt marked Pokemon. Especially. The event outbreaks, that is. Still quite a bit of time, right? Like, what are they running... Sorry, when are they ending the ground outbreak event? I definitely missed a lot of messages, so if I missed anything, feel free to drop it again. September 1st? 3 days? September 1st is in 3 days? What the hell? What do you mean it's almost September? Hi, Flamigos. Chi-Yu. I love shiny Chi-Yu. Suffering from success? Am I? I feel like I've been so lost to time this year. Fire type outbreaks? Oh, it goes with the Treasures of Ruin type. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Or I'm assuming. I'm assuming it is. Ah, don't touch me. Chi-Yu shiny is so good, you would prefer to hunt for it to make it more valuable. I would love to hunt for all the shiny lock Pokemon. I hope Pokemon just drops a game like Pokemon Shiny Hunting Edition, and it's just for the shiny hunters, like no one else can play. It's literally just like Reset Simulator, Egg Simulator. Ah, don't touch me. The cider mills be opening soon? Wait, what does that mean? Kids are back to school and cider mills be opening soon? That sounds like the kids are being put to work. Kinda. Just it being said in the same sentence. Am I missing something, or... Is Cider Mills like a TV show? Is that a store? We closed the store because the kids were out, but now that they're back in school, we open again. Insta-cop? That would- dude, Pokemon... that would be amazing. Shiny hunted every Pokemon in Pokemon Shiny Hunting Edition. You'd buy that game instantly? Dude, same. That's why I buy every Pokemon game instantly, besides the story and like the new generation and stuff. Gyarados, are you good? We're like on land. These guys don't have to be in the water. They can fly. Yet they choose to be here. Cider Mills is the apple cider and donuts for autumn. I still don't know what this means. Is this a store? Is this a brand? Still needed hatch 3 Zorwegs in your Scarlet. You got your shiny already within 684 eggs. That's pretty good. Sorry, I'm just not cultured. I really don't know what cider mills is. You can name the most popular thing in modern culture and I probably would not know what you're talking about. There's like an 80% chance I don't know. Especially if you can hunt every mod. Yeah, or mon. Yeah, I... Like the shiny lock Pokemon, it would be so valuable if you can just play a game where they unshiny lock every single Pokemon. You have to go through trials and tribulation to get the shiny. What if, even if they increase the odds in Shiny Hunting Edition, I would not mind. As long as there's like a way to get the shiny lock Pokemon, you know? Okay, I keep saying the name like it's a real thing. This is just like a theoretical game if Game Freak ever decided to make a shiny hunting Pokemon game. If there was a potential game where you can shiny hunt every Oh, I already read that. Maybe it's Midwest. Ah. Yeah, I grew up in California. So we either don't have that here or it's more on the outskirts of land. Beast from the east, yo! I don't know what I can say for the west. You're going for a shiny living dex and some you can't do. Yeah, it sucks that you can't do like a lot of the mythicals. A lot of the mythicals are locked, unfortunately. Heike, hello! But I'm hoping with time they unlock them. Like Meloetta they unlocked. How many have I beat up? 11:47 AM my time? Yeah. That's a lot of freaking Gyarados? Yeah. AH, hello! Hi. Welcome. Don't touch me! Dude, Hawlucha is so... It looks so good. I could not stop thinking about that trailer. That cinematic trailer, dude. It was just so well done. Starting to go down. Okay, so I'm just... That's normal. At least my Switch 2 did not crash. Okay, there we go. You are back on the Sprigatito hunt. You tried Popplio again today, but paranoia kicks in every time you see one that might be shiny. That is so real. Hey, better safe than sorry, though. I was the same when I was hunting for Popplio. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. What do you think? Is that a lot or no? Or the Gyarados? Is that a lot of Gyarados? I'd say it's a lot. Like, that feels like a lot. Don't touch me! My goodness, I'm not even looking for you. Previous message? Oh, I have to scroll up a little bit. Oh, Around 220 unique shiny species. I think that's a lot. That's a good amount of shinies. That definitely takes a lot of time. Stop touching me. Shiny hunting Bagon? Ayy, best of luck with Bagon. The radioactive dragon. I like shiny Bagon. From Michigan? Apparently I have quite a few Michigan watchers. I did not expect that. So I used to stream, like years ago, I used to stream like evening-ish time, but when I got my job, I worked from 3 to 11-ish p.m. So I swapped to streaming in the mornings. If I swap back tonight, would that, like, not be ideal for people? I'd imagine UK people it wouldn't be ideal. I would like to do both if I could. Like, alternating. Like, people in Europe, I definitely... Like, this time is probably best for people in Europe or people who are in America and are at work. And chilling. Or at home and chilling. Or watching me in class at school. Which apparently people do. Come on, frog. Okay, I'm getting kind of motion sick. Hold on. Oh, wait, it's over there, it's over there. Come here. I was so afraid it was gonna despawn. Okay, Gyarados, get out of my way. I feel like I'm going through an obstacle course. Ah! No! Hey, what's up? They're just in the background. Okay, hit me. Not you! The other one! My goodness. Where'd you go? Okay. Okay, I need you to, like... Stop. Get me out of here. This shiny Gyarados is currently circling me, and I'm getting mugged by any other Oh my gosh, where'd you come from? I'm gonna spend 100 hours just cycling through all these Gyarados. Please come here, please come here, please come here. Thank you. Gosh. Okay. Chuck the timer ball. I love timer balls. Wait, I want to chuck a Pokeball, actually. I want Pokeball. Those are my two balls. Poke and timer. It worked. Let's go! Now we have 14 out of 52 megas. And this means we go back to Sword and Shield and go through a long hunt again. No, stop! Because next up is Stop! Dude, that was the same Gyarados. What do I do about this, man? Okay, let me just get out of here real quick. No, I don't want to bounce, No. Let me up. Okay, cool. Very cool. You heard the sparkle and look for the shiny in your game? Oh man. That is valid. I would do the same. I remember listening to... I remember listening to people shiny hunt in Legends Arceus, and I would hunt in the game as well, and I would hear the sparkle, and then I would panic because I think it's in my game. But then I remember that my audio is on. Oh my gosh, what is up with my computer right now? You know, what's up with all my technology? My Switch 2 crashed as well. Is it me? Am I the problem? Alright. Alright, so we need Sword Shield now. Let me change my category real quick. Okay, there we go. Is that marked fishy? You know, I didn't check. You know, I should really do that. Okay, we'll do that real quick. Before I swap the game. P-Gaming, hello! What is this, the Switch 2? No! Oh yeah, there are a lot of Gyarados because it was the Switch 2. How you doing, Wickle? Okay, let's check out the Gyarados. No mark. It's lonely. They're lonely. That is so real. Anyway. Most recent shiny legendary is Shiny Lugia and Alpha Sapphire at 1599 resets with Charm. That's really good. Where my game at? Here we go. Beast, hello! Your diamonds? I can give you diamonds in Minecraft, baby. Hop on. Join my server. If you want to see my chest full of diamonds. You've gotten 4 ads. Let me see if I can change the monetization settings, because I think it could be goofy. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Okay, let me change that. Okay, that should be better. Do I have an actual Minecraft server or not? I used to. We used to run Minecraft Sundays. It used to be Mondays, and then I started taking a break on Mondays. And now I don't do that anymore. But... Oh wait, no, I started working Mondays. That's why I took Mondays off. Where am I going? All right. South. Right. Wait. No, south. And then it spawns like over here. Let's see if I get lost again, because I genuinely do not know this map. Get my money. So, no, I think I don't like excessive ads. I try to minimize it as much as possible. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, you can tell I'm like lost. I was trying to bike off like it's Scarlet Violet. The Crown Tundra story? Oh, yeah, I high-key have not touched it since. If I can't shiny hunt the birds, why grab them? That's my philosophy. Oh wait, I think there should be a pterodactyl over here. Yep, okay. Hi, Colossal. Oh, I should bring more Pokemon with me, just in case it happens to beat up my Colossal. All my boxes. Hey, Winchum, come here. Wait. Is that the... No, you. Yes. Okay. My Lugia! Wow. Wow, what? Dude. Sorry about that, chat. Normally it's not... It doesn't happen this many times in one stream. There we go. What is happening? It wasn't happening earlier today. Is it because I ran my computer in sleep mode and now it's like, nah? Maybe I need a new capture card? It started happening with this computer. I don't think it's the capture card. My one heat more. You know what? You can hang out here. I'll grab you, sure. Potato Switch 2. So many babies. If Mega Chandler drops, which game do you... Am I gonna shiny hunt it in? Probably Scarlet Violet, because I don't think it's in Sword Shield, right? I could be wrong. Okay, so Aerodactyl was here. I don't quite know exactly where it spawns. Where is the den? There should be a den nearby. We can just run this one. I'm sure there's one closer, but this is the only one I saw. Okay, let me set this up real quick. Good luck on the Aerodactyl. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Have a good rest of your night, probably. Day/night. Time zone. Good time zone. Okay, so we will invite... Roll the day forward and then back, I think. The time's not right. You found shiny Bagon, let's go. 3 Bagon now, enough for an evolution line. Hey, let's go. Yeah, sorry about the ads earlier, by the way, on YouTube. Should be significantly less, if not any. Or sorry, if not none at all. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And then, hey, come here. That's one. One encounter. Ah! So I think I'd set this up right. That's female. I could be wrong. Do I have to roll this again? My bad. Wait, did that say 12 a.m.? There we go. Mega Chandler. I would love more Unova Megas. Gen 5 Megas. Three big on for the full line. Ayy. Okay, let's see if this is actually rolling. Gonna check if this is female. Okay, still female, so I think I did something wrong. Okay, let's try that again. Let me run. Oh, I can run. Let me run. Okay, I need a faster Pokemon to escape with. Colossal, get in the party. You can go up front, sure. You need to battle/run away, then do the Zen thing. Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I did something weird. Okay, we'll do that again. Is this the one I count? I think I went to a way further one. Okay. Electabuzz. So I'm pretty sure I roll it forward. Wait, where was the Aerodactyl? I'll figure it out. Save, then change date back. Okay, okay. Gotcha. I remember that's what I did I did that earlier, but I just didn't do the reset thing. It should spawn here, right? As long as I'm within the vicinity, it should be fine. Because it's flying anyway. So it's gonna be kind of a hunt. Anyway, chat, what are you guys up to while I set this up? You know, maybe Aerodactyl will show up quickly. Right? Did I go too far? Yeah, I did. I went way too far. I went so far, dude. Hey, come here. I wish I could just jump into it. Alright, let's see if this is actually rolling. Playing Sims 4. I should have a non-shiny Pokemon up front. You know what? I can roll it again, sure. Since I was kind of far from... the Aerodactyl. So around here... Let's take this screenshot. $2,000 watts! Opened 20 packs in TCG Pocket and got absolutely nothing. Rigged. Rigged. Man, I want ramen. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday, dude. It's just ramen. I genuinely just want, like, a good old bowl. Not here. I think it was like here, right? So, good thing I took a screenshot. Where the hell am I? What? Is it like here? Rock, tree. Okay, so it was like here. It doesn't have to be precise because the Aerodactyl's gonna be flying anyway. Precision is not too... concerning. Animal Crossing today, then Sword for Cutie Fly. Man, I should play Animal Crossing again. I just think that was a vibe. Like, I love the aesthetic and I love the in-game objectives. Alright, let's check if this rolls. Okay, Helios scared me for a moment. That's 3. Party Wurmple! Just checking to see if it rolls. That's female. It's chill and you love chill? Exactly. Chill is a vibe. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. You love visiting your island in Animal Crossing? I genuinely think I haven't opened that game in a year and a half. Okay, this is male, so this is rolling. So we can now reset quickly. That was also encounter 4. Next is 5. But yeah, I think my island is overrun with weeds, and honestly, may have been torched to the ground. It might have been raised, who knows? We could have been invaded and I wouldn't have known. Like, my villager is currently just sleeping inside her house. My mailbox is full. HOA is gonna rate my house like, yeah, it's nice, but you haven't really customized it in 5 years. I think it's actually been 5 years. The game came out 2020, right? But yeah, Aerodactyl is pretty noticeable, so it shouldn't... Hopefully it's not an absurd encounter number like the pincer. Feels so much longer ago. It feels so much longer ago. And it also feels like it was just yesterday. There's treasure islands now? Like in-game? I know that they have Happy Home Academy. Or, sorry, Happy Island Adventure, the DLC, where you renovate houses. But that was the last I heard about Animal Crossing DLC. And the more items. What neighboring island did you piss off for them to want to torch you? All of them. I don't know. Maybe we weren't trading properly. We might have been ruining their economy with our island plans. Who knows? Maybe we stole Reynold from them. Is that the name? Raymond. The most popular villager. I forgot their name. I'm pretty sure it's Raymond. Reynold. Alright, how many do you think for Aerodactyl? How many encounters? I think we can run it to... Well, actually, let's run a prediction. Will a shiny appear within 100 encounters? I spelled encounters wrong. Oh my gosh, wait. Alright, predictions up, you guys got 2 minutes. It shouldn't take long to hit 100 encounters. I think that's like an hour, 10 minutes, maybe less. Because each reset is about 30 seconds. Oh, but Aerodactyl's taking this long to find me. Hello? 3,200 encounters? I really hope not. That's like 2 times over odds. Approaching 3 times. Because Shiny Charmant is 1,300. I really hope not. 3,000. It could. It happened with Kabuto. But that was also a random encounter and a 10% spawn rate. Hey, look at me! Sorry, talking to the Aerodactyl, not you, chat. You guys are fine. What if no one votes? You voted before 100 just because it means that you will at least be guaranteed to see it. That's so valid. I mean, it could. We got Kangaskhan in 56. But also we got Pinsir in 2,400 eggs, so... Luck is fickle. Luck giveth, luck taketh away. Epic music, thank you. I should do a stream where chat, like, votes and judges music and gives me, like, the tone and stuff. I don't know how fun that would be, because it would just be, like, a description. Like, ah, what's your vibe on this music? Does it make you feel sultry, depressed, happy, or angry? It's like a survey stream. I don't know how well that would hit. I think it would be fun for people who are interested in that kind of stuff, but other than that... Love the music, it is always full of joy. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo has a lot of fun, joyous music. Hello, Aerodactyl? Hello? Okay, I'm trying to whistle, but I was busy spinning. Yeah, the thing about Aerodactyl, so strong spawns are nice. Like strong spawn resets are nice because you usually get like immediate encounters, like back to back to back, if you're standing right where they spawn. But since Aerodactyl's in the air, it takes a lot more time, and it's really gonna add up. Like, I think each encounter, like, okay, it takes like a second for this game to close. That's like 4 seconds. Right here is like maybe 10 seconds. I think in total it's like 15. And then you wait for Aerodactyl. I can time it again. It's been a while since I timed it, so I actually don't know how long this takes. Oh, I just realized you redeemed cat camera time. Unfortunately, there's no cat in this room right now. Can I refund that to you? Oh yeah, I could refund you. Sorry about that, Becky. They're downstairs. They're just, I think they're chilling. And I think this is a more hands-on kind of hunt. How do I... I'm trying to remember how to return points. Oh, here we go. Alright, there we go. And then I will redeem all these other ones, and then we should be good. Let me know if I ever, like, miss a counter, by the way, because I think if I'm multitasking, I'm very likely to not increase the counter. Okay, someone remind me next week, for those who tune in to the 6 a.m. PST mega reveals, because likely they'll drop another mega next Thursday. Not likely, but, or sorry, there's a chance. There's a good chance since they've been doing that. That's a better word. Remind me to run ads before the video actually starts, because Twitch automatically starts the ads, and if I run them earlier, then you guys won't be interrupted. I think I can do that with YouTube as well. Don't have to. I already sent it over. Especially since the cats are downstairs, and I'll probably grab them another day. Usually Cranch is like chilling behind me, but he's downstairs today. He felt like being downstairs. I think it's because it's like cooler today. They probably want a cooler room. After like a heat wave, I think. I think there was a heat wave. I actually don't know. I don't go outside. Probably not happening, but imagine Mega Alolan Executor, yo. I can see it. Even longer. The Executor is just even taller. You know what? I'll time how long each encounter takes, actually. Should see me. Okay, yeah, take your time. Stopwatch. Okay. You're forgetting how to write? Same. I feel like that's a practice thing. Like how if you don't do math for a while, you're like, how do I do algebra again? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Nick Gamer! Hello! Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that took about 30 seconds. About 35. Especially with after... Sorry. Including the time it took for that Aerodactyl to notice me. So that's like an extra 10 seconds. From what it normally takes, I think. So yeah, each hour we should be getting maybe... Definitely over 60 encounters, maybe less than 120. Well, definitely less than 120, maybe about 100. Pikachu ramen! Oh, I want ramen right now, dude. Ah! 49 is shiny? That would be crazy if true. That would be a very, very lucky Aerodactyl. Ramen party? Ramen party. Do 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 do. What if it's just not rolling? Even though I checked those 2 times, what if it's actually just not rolling? Imagine. Every time I do these hunts, I do worry that I'm actually not rolling it. I'm just glad to be off pincer, honestly. Okay, well, okay, let me check. While I'm here resetting, I'm gonna try to decide which place I should go to pre-order my copy of Legend ZA. Because I have not done that yet. Excuse me. Okay, I don't... Huh. $69 is shiny too. Oh, I would love $69. In Animal Crossing, character of mine looks like Team Ravenclaw. Oh, like from I almost said Animal Crossing, from Harry Potter. I like the idea of the houses. And I think the franchise is very magical. It's just very hard to not associate it with the creator. Very L behavior from the creator. L existence. It fell off, honestly. Alright, Aerodactyl, come here. Come here. Chat, which Harry Potter house are you guys? I know that Becky just mentioned they are Ravenclaw. I, for one, get Gryffindor, and then I think my secondary is Hufflepuff. It's been a while since I've taken the test, though. So maybe I should take it again. Bleh, full agree. I do think the houses are interesting, but yeah, I don't like that the the creator is like goofy out. Is Peru in there? Do, 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 do. Your reaction is totally valid, Beast. How's Hatsune Miku? Hey! Let's make our own houses. Build our own house. I choose the branch house, like the little pig built. Then after that, I'll choose the stone, yeah. I kind of don't want the mud house. It seems not ideal. House Peru. Do, 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 do. Actually, better question instead of that idea. What's your Myers-Briggs personality type? I think that's always a fun conversation. I think it's a very broad spectrum still, but it's an interesting topic, in my opinion. Like, for me, I'm an ENFP, but honestly, I think I'm an INFP right now. I went from INFP to ENFP, back to INFP. If anything, I could be an ambivert. Who's calling? Spam risk, okay. Tomodachi Live personality types? Oh, dude, I wish I played that. I actually don't know how that works. That one's full of issues too. Yeah, I agree. It's like not perfect, but I think it's interesting to talk about. Shiny Sprigatito, hey, huge. You know what? Let's do a personality test that probably most people here have taken. Which Pokemon did you get in Mystery Dungeon? What was your Pokemon personality? Wait, actually, have you guys taken the full quiz to give you the most accurate Pokemon personality result? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon quiz. I don't think I brought this up on stream in a couple years. It's a great quiz. You can take the full version or the 10 questions version. I think the full version gives you the most accurate result. But the end's cool because they show you like your stats in every nature. Like for me, apparently I'm a Jolly type, so I got Totodile / Eevee. And my chart was very, very heavily in Jolly. Always clarify and correct every common misconception, such as the A and I are not literally meaning you're extroverted and introverted, but rather means your way of thought process or something. You got sick of it real fast, you know. That's fair. I didn't know about that, though. Yeah, I can see that being a misconception. Because I fell for it. You'd probably be high special attack and really low HP and defense. Oh, it was like personality stats. Like, are you jolly? Are you hasty? Are you docile? Lax? But when it comes to like actual attack stats, I think I'd be all-rounder. I don't think I'm great at anything, especially, but I also don't think I'm terrible at anything, especially. You know, actually, I think HP will be high. I take it back. I think I can tolerate a lot of pain. Got the cat at 1,061 eggs. Ayy! Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I like the Mystery Dungeon quiz. Especially among Pokemon fans, it's just like... definitely... It overlaps interest more. Clocktown? Dude, I can't tell you how much I've heard this song in my childhood, because I was stuck in Majora's Mask for so long. It was like 3 weeks of me trying to figure out how to get out of day 1. And I still never figured it out. Alright, 46 incoming. Precious? Yeah! That's the perfect name. The Monkey Song. I didn't know what the song was named before. I actually just discovered the name 2 days ago. Monkey Song from Mario Paint. Apparently Mario Paint has a lot of bangers. Sometimes just wandered around town for fun. Yeah, I did the same. Not even trying to play correctly because you were a small baby with... Yeah, honestly, I did the same. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, as a kid, you kind of just don't mind wandering around. Definitely not reading the dialogue, though. So you can't progress. Like, okay, as a kid, you don't play for the story. You just play for the experience of being immersed in a video game. It is female, female Sprigatito. Alright, Aerodactyl, come here, come here. Party Wurmple. I think next week, I will say, since I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, definitely stream on Monday for Chi Yu. I might not stream on my birthday. Maybe. It depends on this. It depends on how my day's looking. So I'll leave Tuesday as a maybe. And then... definitely back Wednesday. So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for sure. Can't wait to be 27. That was a great frame to stop at. To get to... for the battle to start at. shoulder. Gasping. Gasping. Apparently gasping while saying gasping makes it very hard to interpret what you're saying. Gasping. Gasping. Come here. What, Aerodactyl? Oh, spawned that frame. Did you see that? That was kind of horrifying. It was somewhat terrifying. Just like a one frame of Aerodactyl. I don't know how my character rotated like that. Alright, what do you think will be announced next week? If there's another Mega Pokemon reveal. They did Dragonite in a Direct, Victory Bell as a cinematic, and Hawlucha as a cinematic. They're like slowly revealing these Pokemon, but I think maybe a week before the game drops, they'll just drop them all. They'll showcase all of them. To really, really hype it up. Mega Chandler will be next. That would be so fire. That would be fire. Oh, you guys love Chandler. Chandler would be fire. If they were to choose one from Gen 5, it would be Chandler. Like, that Pokemon was also in Pokken. It doesn't have arms, and it was in a fighting game. If not Chandler, then Haxorus number 2, in my opinion. If they're holding off on Unova, maybe Unova remakes. Maybe. Ryu Nicholas? Oh, that would be fire. Hopefully one of the starters. I hope all of the starters. Like, Kanto got them and Gen 3 got them. Gen 3 got them because they were the generation that... Or sorry, the remake happened the generation Megas were a thing. But Kalos didn't get their own. Kalos should get their own. Kanto was just there for vibes. Kanto's always there for vibes. That's like Pokemon's baby. Kalos starters are so getting their own, please. Maybe that's the next announcement? I would love that. If all three of them were revealed at the same time. I think they would drop that closer to the game's launch, though. I'm out of water. Like, if none of the Kalos starters get revealed by the time it hits a week before the game's launch, they're showcasing every single Mega being added, and then showing the Kalos ones at the end. Gonna call it, gonna get a shiny in the 600 through 1300 resets. I see it, I see it. I can see that being true. Like, my gut is currently saying 826. I need this Aerodactyl to... Come here, come here. Thank you. Nope, okay. I think the first time I hunted Aerodactyl in the wild, it took 1400? A little over shiny charm odds. Where did it go? I was like, why was it taking so long to encounter? I just had to pan my camera. 943 resets and it will shine, hopefully. I can see that, yeah. Hopefully. I just hope it's under odds. Pinsir just took so much time. Pinsir took 34 hours. Out of 50. Well, technically 48. But yeah, out of the 50, 34 of these are Pinsir. Imagine I'm done with the last one and then they drop like 20 megas a week before the game and 10 of them are awful to hunt. I think I'm gonna upload 2 versions of this. Of this challenge. One where I hunt in a variety of games. Look for every Mega Pokemon in a variety of games. If I get this done, I don't think I'll finish this by the time the game comes out. But if I get this done, and the game decides to drop like 20 more megas in-game, I'm down. But when Legend ZA comes out, it's likely that I'll hunt for every mega in that game before I finish this one. But I'll try to upload both, because I think both have a good premise. That was a great frame. But it is likely that whatever's in Legend ZA, that one will come out first. Oh, thank you for the sub, Barry. Thank you, thank you. Barry the first. Does that mean there will be many more berries to come? Will more be coming? Aerodactyl, hello? Okay. Wonder how long it'll take till the first person that plays EA posts a shiny found in the game. Yeah, in the demo, it seems like no one talked about a shiny. So I don't know if they shiny locked in the demo or if shiny locking is locked overall. Hopefully not the latter. Just the one? Okay, okay. The one and only. The first and only. I respect it. Just finished your yummy ramen, now feeling better. Ayy. What flavor ramen? Do you get the tonkotsu? The... I don't remember the other flavors. Miso? I realize that a lot of this playlist is it's full of GameCube game music. From the GameCube era. You just get the cheapest option? Real. It was curry flavor? Oh! Wait, was it the Nissan curry flavor? Because I love that one. The cup noodle. Oh, excuse me. I had an obsession for that curry ramen for a year. My friend showed it to me. And was like, you should try this. I was like, okay. And then it became an obsession. But it was always too spicy for me, and then I stopped eating it because, I think my tummy hurty at some point. Even though it was like a year. It was on and off for a year. Like, maybe I would eat it once. At first it was like 3 times a week. But then it slowed down to like once a week. Aerodactyl was circling me. To be fair, I was circling underneath them as well. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do. Oh, on YouTube. How much delay does it feel like you guys are getting? Oh, you don't know the brand. Oh, gotcha. I feel like I've heard the name, but not sure. Galaxy? Galaxy. Very, very peak. Dude, I love Mario games, but... And people say that Galaxy is close to #1 in terms of 3D Mario games in their opinion. Usually, it's either Galaxy or Odyssey. For me, it's Odyssey, Sunshine, 64, and then Galaxy. It doesn't mean that I don't like... Wait. Okay, 64 and Galaxy alternates. No, actually 64 is at the bottom. I'll put Galaxy on top. Or at least above it. I'm not saying Galaxy's a bad game. It's just not for me. I think I just got motion sick quite a lot. 64 is also the same reason. I liked the game a lot as a kid. I didn't get far as a kid. All I did was run around in the Mushroom Kingdom area with the grass, like the very first area. I never entered the castle. But it was the same thing. Like I would get motion sick. This is your first stream. What megas have I got? Most of the Kanto ones. I'm trying to go in numerical order. As well as the ZA megas. So... Victory Bell and... We haven't looked for Dragonite yet. And Hawlucha we just added. And I did find a random Baneri. So that was added. So we won't have to look for that later. But yeah, I'm trying to go as in numerical as possible. Found shiny Silicobra. Need another one for the evolution line. Oh, good luck, good luck. I like that shiny. I mean, I know it's mostly just the eyes that change, but I like the eyes. Still noticeable. Still more noticeable than Charcadet. Yeah, well, best of luck with the second Silicobra. AD. Come on, Aerodactyl, come here. I don't know if me running around in circles, like tiny circles, makes the Aerodactyl slower. Okay, if I just walk away slowly, it does make the encounter slightly quicker. Tadbulb's shiny is more noticeable than Silicobra to me. That makes sense. I think I need a certain angle for Silicobra. Tadbulb, you can really see the red. I don't know, I've only hunted Tadbulb once. I personally struggled with it more than Silicobra. But maybe it depends on the area. I think Silicobra in the desert might be easier to see. Tadbulb? I guess it depends on the area for Tadbulb as well. Also lighting. Scarlet Violet's lighting can be kind of goofy when it comes to shiny hunts. I really wish they had like an audio cue. Did it finally happen? Are you talking about the pincer? Cause yeah, we got pincer yesterday at 2640 eggs, something like that. I can't remember. The number's too high for me to remember. For you, it's the same day? Oh, that's weird. I understand it, but in concept, I understand it. In execution, it's weird. It's weird to think about. Time zones indeed. Scarlet Violet audio suggestion. Basculin was painful. Sure, look, it came early. Hey! Good thing it came early. What? Oh, we were talking about how time zones are weird. Roll it. Like, what happened yesterday for me was the same day for another person. Yeah, like an audio cue or a visual cue would be really, really nice. Because they're kind of just like, hey, here's a shiny, good luck finding it, good luck seeing it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Do you think they will bring back Legends Arceus shiny sounds in ZA? I hope so. I mean, this was the first game where they didn't add the cue. I think it was how they spawned, or how the Pokemon spawned. I don't know. Legends Arceus did it in a way where the Pokemon are already roaming around the map. But in this game, they kind of just spawn in front of you, so I don't think they made like a tick for that. I think they could have. This game, you could still tell it's also kind of... Sorry, Scarlet Violet is a game you could tell it's also kind of not optimized. So I'm hoping Legends ZA they add the sounds again. But we'll see how the battles and encounters work in the wild zones, because I think we've just seen like straight up battles rather than walking around and looking for wild Pokemon. We haven't seen how they spawned yet, I think. But back to your question, I do think there's a high chance they'll bring that feature back. With the amount of shiny hunters that got invited to Worlds, I think they're gonna try to cater around the shiny hunting community more. I think. It is almost 1 p.m. my time. You play handheld on Switch 1, so shiny details which are small like Meowth's feet are extremely difficult to spot. Oh yeah, dude, that's painful. I agree with that. I just think it's a nice accessibility feature as well. Like, if you happen to walk by a shiny, it would be really nice to know if it's nearby. Or if you're, like, colorblind, it'd be nice to have an audio cue. If you're deaf, it'd be nice to have a visual cue. It's like a quality of life factor that they've had in previous games, but kind of just did not implement in Scarlet Violet. I don't know if it's due to time or they couldn't figure out how to add that without breaking the game before it dropped, which I think still comes down to time. They couldn't figure out like an optimal method around it. I don't know. Maybe ZA will input a method that will be very fun for shiny hunters. That would be awesome. That would actually be awesome. Gonna go eeps in a while. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I think the toughest shiny well, besides Ditto, that one's just an overall tough one. Toughest shiny to just see? As is? I mean, I got lucky finding that Meowth. Because I was looking for a Ditto. And the only way to find Ditto is by auto-battling. Warren, hello! Hi, hi. Gonna eat after 100? Oh, for sure. But yeah, we'll see how Legend ZA goes. It would be really cool if they had some bit, like a segment of Pokemon news. Of the Pokemon Direct dedicated to shiny hunting. I don't think they will just keep it broad, but it would be really, really cool if they just had like a little bit. Or even just like a line, like, oh, if you do this, if you stand in the wild long enough, you could encounter a shiny. I don't know. Alright, will this one shine? This is the 100th encounter. Prediction is decided here. Aerodactyl, come here. Not shiny. So we will end the prediction. Unfortunately, no shiny by 100. All of you, like, all the points went into no. Huge non-believers, my goodness. I think we can run it to 200. Actually... yeah, sure. We can run it to 200. Alright, go, go, go. think it's mainly due to the small spawn despawn radius. I agree with that. I do agree with that. So if you hear / see a shiny, it may have already despawned by the time you realize it was there. Yeah. The fact that they despawn, they probably didn't implement that feature. Or the cues. They wouldn't call it shinies, you bet? Yeah, they would call it like, check out these odd colored Pokemon. Gotta sleep, so good luck. Thank you, Beast. Thank you, thank you. Have good EP. Thank you for swinging by, and take care. But yeah, predictions up. If anyone wants to predict. This will be up to 200. This should be another hour. When we hit 200, I'll end stream. But we'll run this again probably next week. If not, next week is like full Chi-Yu week. I'm still indecisive. Because it's kind of weird when you want to say 2200 and having to correct yourself. Oh, I don't mind. Like, I know what you're talking about. Like, my phone currently uses... It's currently in military time format. So... Song name? This one? 1 second. "1 PM Animal Crossing City Folk." Shiny at 119. Please! I hope so. If you're talking to this song, if you're asking about this song right now, 1 PM Animal Crossing City Folk. If you're asking about the one before, Beware the Forest Mushrooms Super Mario RPG. Military time, that's what we call it in America. I'm sure there's another time term for it, like universal, maybe. But usually it's just referred to as military. That could be propaganda right there, I don't know. 169? I would love that. 24-hour format? I think that works too. I feel like it could be all of those. But yeah, I changed to the 24-hour format because if I took a nap and woke up at 6 PM, I would panic because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm late to work. So I didn't want to panic anymore, so I changed it. But then I stopped taking naps, so it kind of defeated the purpose. I can take naps again now, though. But there was like a good 3 years where I couldn't take a nap. I love shiny Pokemon. I can't tell you how much more patience I have for this compared to when I was a kid. I mean, as a kid, you definitely, you likely do not have patience for this. There are definitely, kids who do nowadays. I personally did not. Phone at 14%? No problem. Charge your battery. Take care, Warren. Thank you for swinging by, and I hope your phone does not die. Oh, I saw your message on the Reggies as well. I, saw it for a moment, but I don't think I read it all the way. Reggie Steele at 1555. Okay, well, best of luck with Reggie Steele, then. You're gonna go? Okay, okay. Thank you for hanging out, Taiki. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Have good night. since it is night for you. Oh, but yeah, if I, for example, if I streamed at like 6 p.m. PST, aka 1800 hours, would that line up for people's schedules? Or would that be like EP time for people? I don't know. Or work. Or etc. I don't know, I feel like being in PST is also funky. I don't know, I feel like being EST, if I streamed that... Yeah, I don't know. If I streamed at 10 p.m, it would be 4 a.m. Doo-doo. 10 a.m, 4 a.m. 10 p.m, 4 a.m. Okay, so that's like a 6-hour difference. You're 6 hours ahead. So if I streamed at 6 p.m, it would be 2 a.m. Wait, you said 4 p.m. It would be midnight. You're 9 hours behind, not 6. Okay, wait, 10 p.m. If I streamed at 10 p.m, it would be 4 a.m. That's a 6-hour difference, right? Am I tripping? Who we hunting? Aerodactyl. How you doing, Michael? Fave Mega. Aerodactyl is a pretty good Mega. We need more fossil Megas, dude. And I hope we get Tyrantrum. Fossils just hit. Like, Aerodactyl's the only fossil Mega, right? Diogo, hello! Hi, hi, hi. School starts Monday. Well, best of luck with school. Salutes. I hope the school year treats you well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Barely didn't pass your math class. Streamed at 10 p.m. it would be 7 a.m. We can roll with the 24-hour format if that's easier. That might be easier to do the math as well, because I also struggle, like, okay, 12 hours and then 6 and then I convert it back and forth. Because yeah, that is 9 hours for 7 a.m. Stream recommended you this live. You've never watched one of my lives before? Oh, well, welcome, welcome. I am a shiny hunter who does shiny hunt. That is my intro. Shiny hunting Mega Aerodactyl? Yeah, I am attempting to shiny hunt every Mega Pokemon as well as the ZA Megas as they come out. And then this will eventually be a video. Eventually. I'm really slow at uploading. Second Silicobra caught. Ayy! There's a new Mega? Yeah, I saw the Halucha. Very, very cool. Very, very cool Mega. I think that's my favorite Mega that they've revealed so far. For ZA. The other two are fine, but Hawlucha was like the definition of cool to me. Given your school a month, I'll get a job as soon as DoorDash. I'd say life is your path, follow your heart. Whatever feels right, you know? Mega Victory Bell looking like a boss out of Mario Sunshine. Honestly, I agree with that. How long have I been doing the Mega Shiny hunting? 50 hours. I started in June. The longest hunt was Pinsir with 2,600 something eggs. That took 34 hours. Kangaskhan right before that took 56 encounters, by the way. So it really was a trade-off, but it was not an equal trade-off, I think. I would have rather spent more time with Kangaskhan than the Pinsir with eggs. Hawlucha is the definition of cool in the Pokemon franchise, and definition of cool in general is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I should play Metal Gear games. All I know is that snake-like box. Your country banned Roblox? What? Not the Robux. I got Robux. Minecraft, sorry. I'm like going brain rot mode. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying DA video coming soon. Before Legends ZA. That's the goal. That is now the goal. I was like June, and then I was like, okay, July, it's now the end of August. I'll try to focus on it more next week. Well, definitely the following week. I think next week might be kind of iffy. For editing work and stuff. Played Pokemon Shield before, but you've never shiny hunted, it seems very hard. If you have Shiny Charm, I think the best method to hunt in this game is this. Strong spawn encounters, because you just reset over and over again. You do need to set it up, but once you've set it up a few times, you kind of get the idea, and it's a lot easier. I'd say this is a top shiny hunting method for me. Masuda and eggs. I think Sword and Shield has the best mechanics when it comes to egg hatching and shiny hunting. Scarlet Violet was close, but they have you wait 30 minutes while you gather eggs, which is not ideal, in my opinion. And then there are DAs. If you like DAs, like roguelikes, it's pretty fun there too. I think DAs are fun for a lot of people. But also not fun for a lot of people if you don't have people to play with. Because the NPCs are not smart. It would have been cool to get shinies in the wild and Sword Shield. Yeah. I know that these strong spawn encounters are shiny locked. Up until you beat the game. For whatever reason. I'm surprised they coded that. But you can wild encounter, like you can do the brilliant shiny hunting method, but I think that one's not worth the time unless you're doing a shiny only run. But like time saves, time efficiency, definitely this method. And then Masuda. And there are quite a few Pokemon that you can hunt in this method, which is very nice. After Scarlet, not seeing shiny wandering around is so strange. Oh yeah, that's fair. When I came back to this game, I was like, how do I do this again? Like, I think this is how, or sorry, Scarlet Violet is how it should have been, just seeing the shinies in the wild. But I do like how they spawn in this game more than Scarlet Violet. But Scarlet Violet's is more of an open world approach as well. I think it's all preference. I prefer this one more. I like doing soft resets on your 3DS because it's way easier than closing and reopening the game. Oh yeah. It's very nice. I wish there was like a reset button so I didn't have to close to the home screen and then open the game up again. On the Switch. Like, when you encounter this, it has original colors, and you're like, oh, it's definitely not a shiny, but you don't expect it to be a shiny. I think that's what adds the element of hype, though. You encounter each Pokemon, and then there's like a dramatic reveal, and then you see the shiny. In Scarlet Violet, when a shiny appears, I'm like, yep, there it is. Kind of like it's expected. It's like half expected. It kind of takes away from the climax of it. The shiny Go-Go's love you. Did you just find another? A shiny's a shiny. Time to hoard all the Go-Goats and start up a farm. You went to Malaysia and acquired a few Blockies figures. Specifically Greninja, Surulege, Masquerada, and Psyduck. And you also got a Mew, Takara Foamy. Fit quite well with your Jazzwares figures. Hey! That sounds pretty cool. I liked the Pokemon figures as a kid, but now, as an adult, I'm more into the plushies. The Tyrantrum! You have like 200 hours in the game to complete the dex, and you didn't encounter a shiny one time, so you don't know if you're very unlucky or if that's just very, very rare. I'd say it's very, very, very rare. Like, this is gonna sound a little bit heartbreaking, but the chances of a shiny spawning has probably already happened. The thing is that you don't know that it's shiny until you encounter them. So, it kind of has to be like a huge stroke of luck that a Pokemon happens to shine and you run into it. Unlike Scarlet Violet, shinies are kind of easier in a way because you can see what's actually shiny in the overworld. So, chances of missing a shiny are slimmer. But in this game, one Pokemon could be coded shiny, but you just wouldn't know. Which is why, like, soft resets are nice, because it guarantees eventually you will find a shiny. But, okay, to factor in the fact that shiny Pokemon are extremely rare in itself, and not being able to check every Pokemon in the overworld alone, I think that makes it way more rare. Shiny Oinkologne loves you more. You have 5 of them and 3 Lechonk. The pig babies! I think their spawn rate's pretty high. Like, Oinkologne. Is it Oinkologne? Oinkolone? It's probably Oinkolone. But, yeah, I think they're everywhere in Paldea. Just got a shiny Haunter in Legends Arceus. Ayy! That's a good shiny. But I hope you can encounter for Diogo. I hope you can encounter a shiny in the near future. I think it all just comes down to will all the luck line up, because to be honest, I think if you're not a shiny hunter, a lot of people do not find a shiny in their playthroughs, even at 200 hours plus. Favorite mainline Pokemon game? I'm gonna say Black and White, because the story was great. I know that the Pokemon designs don't hit for a lot of people, and to be honest, I agree. Some Pokemon do hit very well. Like Gigalith, Zekrom, Reshiram were very cool. Reuniclus. Haxorus. But, when it comes to story, it's amazing. I think they put a lot of love into that game, in terms of animations as well. The music. And it was overall memorable. I don't know what my second favorite would be. Maybe Gen 4. And maybe it goes like 5, 4, 3. And then, I don't know after. I like these games too, but in their own way. Like, I think the story in Sword Shield is not exceptional. It kind of just felt like things were happening. But it was fun. Scarlet Violet, the story had so much potential too. It added more than Sword Shield, which I can appreciate, but it still felt surface level. Alola was the one generation that I kinda didn't finish. I didn't do the postgame for it. Granted, I was in college and just trying to manage life, so I didn't play as much. I didn't hate Gen 7 though. It was just, I don't know. It didn't hit for me at the time. Couldn't stick with it. Febreze, hello! Hi. Alola is pretty creative and has a lot of unique things, but the story was mid. I think the story had potential there too. Favorite shiny starter? Oh, that one's tough. I like Trico a lot. Like, if we're talking about baby form, Trico's pretty top tier. Favorite is Silver, kind of an unpopular opinion. I think Silver, I like it a lot for nostalgia reasons. Story was great, if I remember correctly. Like, if I'm thinking Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like, I liked... If we're talking about remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver was phenomenal. Aerodactyl, hello, please. But, how you doing, Febreze? Welcome, welcome. I think Pokemon games are all up to preference. Like, I don't remember if Gen 7 actually had a lot of text. But that was them trying to push a story more. As well as it being, like, their second 3D Pokemon game. I think that was around the time Pokemon was just trying to get into the groove of 3D. And then people were starting to say it fell off. It's all preference. Like, every Pokemon game is a preference. I'm still a bigger fan of the nostalgia, the older games, like retro. But these are still good. Like, I can still have fun. I can still very much meet other people who play Pokemon like this. Either longtime fans, new fans, people who formerly used to play. Sorry, people who formerly played. I feel like formerly used to play is kind of redundant. Trico's cool, but yours is Totodile. Totodile, it has a good shiny as well. I think if, I don't know, Okay, I will say, I like the Soul Silver sprite for Shiny Totodile a lot. If I'm looking at the 3D Pokemon Scarlet Violet sprites, it doesn't hit the same. I think Trico still hits for both, but I do like Totodiles. It just hit more in the retro generations. So consistently, I would say Trico. You like Fennekin's shiny, but the Pokemon itself isn't cool. I think that's fair. I think Fennekin is a preference as well. I am not a Fennekin person either. Like, among that generation, I prefer Chestnut. Greninja's cool too. Fennekin and Delphox just weren't my kind of Pokemon. If they took their time with the graphics, you'd love the 3D so much more. Yeah, I think Pokemon just started having more deadlines. Like X and Y, you can tell the 3D models were kind of stiff. Because they just wanted to... They had a deadline. And a lot of Pokemon, which is why they got rid of Natdex. Hunting for shiny Glaceon right now, this is gonna be very difficult. I've never got it when I tried, so I wish you better luck. I can't speak, I actually need water. Chestnut, ew, you're just a hater. Not a popular opinion, but I like Chestnut. I think Chestnut's slept on. I don't care for Chespin or Quilladin too much. I thought Quilladin's funny, so that's like kind of in the middle. I don't care for Chespin. But Chestnut kind of hits. That's like a juggernaut kind of guy. Shiny Ash Greninja is peak. That one's pretty peak. I do agree. Okay, I'm like, drink all my water. But... I'll probably be ending in like 30, so... 30 minutes? So I can hold out till then. Chespin in the anime made you hate it? That's fair. I remember watching most of X and Y up until the actual good arc, which is XYZ. But I feel that, like, Dawn's Piplup made me not like Piplup. So I can't blame you for that. I can't fault you, because I am the same. For a different Pokemon. Chestnut is slowly growing on you. You just began to be salty because of all the other grass starters. Or because all the other grass starters were reptilian before Chespin. I didn't realize that. Oh, Diogo, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. But I think that's fair. Yeah, Chespin's like a beaver kind of thing, right? Like, it kind of killed the trend, in a way. I like Chestnut. Chespin's okay. Live until we see the shiny Aerodactyl. I do have to do some work later today. Unfortunately, I have to make money for rent. Whatever that is. I should just steal a property deed. That's a joke. Legally, that's a joke. Maybe it'll shine soon. Maybe. Oops, wrong number. Okay, this is my hot take. I think the Gen 8 starters were not great. They weren't my cup of tea. I can see them being other people's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. I just personally did not like the starters. I liked when they evolved. Kind of. I liked Inteleon the most. I stuck with Grookey because I would always just choose the grass types. Rillaboom is cool too. I don't like Cinderace. The evolutions are fine. The middle evolutions were... okay. Okay. Actually, I thought Thwacky was funny. I like Thwacky. But the starters themselves, I was like, I really don't know who to pick. And I still kind of hold true to that. Chespin is a beaver, after that Rowlet is a bird, then Grookey a monkey, and last but not least, Sprigatito a cat. People love Rowlet though. I like Rowlet. I think Rowlet's funny. Rillaboom would be your favorite evolved starter if it wasn't for the drum thing it hauls around. Oh. Our interest in that starter is so different because I like Rillaboom because of the drums. I love the music factor. I don't like the monkey factor. I like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has helped me appreciate monkeys more. But I... yeah, Rillaboom did not. Litten or Turtwig? I think those two hit. I like those two a lot. Aerodactyl, where are you going? Hello? You don't like Rowlet? Oh. Oh, Ryan's in my chat here just to disagree with my opinions. Biggest hater. You beat the game for the first time just by using Pyro Ball with Cinderace? Wait, that's actually awesome. That's funny and awesome. Monkeys are strangely funny. I like monkey memes. I don't know why I don't like monkey designs. Except for Donkey Kong. Like new Donkey Kong. I just think he's goofy. I like Diddy Kong, specifically, to clarify. If that needed to be clarified. Rowlet is overrated, you like the Fire Cat Litten. I just think Rowlet's funny. I think Litten's cool. I personally was not a Poplio fan. It's lit. What? Rowlet is based off of an owl in Hawaii. I think it's pretty cool. They're cute. They're based off of a real owl in Hawaii. Decidueye is based off of an extinct owl species. I think that's a really cool concept. But to each their own as well. The Alola starters are all cool. I do like that set. I think Litten and Rowlet. Poplio did not hit for me. Me personally. I should make a starter tier list. I think Primarina has grown on me though. I used to not like Primarina. But it's grown on me over the years. The last three favorite starters for you are all fire types because they are all cool. What are your top 3, O'Brien? Of the last generations? You think Scorbunny's cool? Just kidding. What? Aerodactyl? Hello? Where are you? Oh, okay. I do like Fuecoco. Incineroar's big-ass hands make you uncomfortable? I think that's valid. Favorite starter is Torchic? Love the Hoenn line. I love Hoenn. My tier list is Trico, Mudkip, Torchic. I think Torchic's head is too round for me, but that could also be appealing for other people. Again, this is all my preference, and I think they've solidified more over the years. Because when I was younger, I was like, yeah, Torchic's cool. But now that Pokemon's evolved, I'm like, damn, Torchic got a round-ass head. Just started a Mewtwo hunting, let's go. Oh, best of luck. I hope you get that fast. Good luck on your Mewtwo. It's like the most petty reason to not like a Pokemon. They're just round as hell. Which, Rowlet's round, but I like Rowlet because he's full oval. But I feel like Torchic's two ovals. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That's just, it's not my aesthetic, and I don't know how to explain it. Primarina is cool with a unique design, but Popplio is not cool. I do agree with that sentiment. I try not to, because I know there are die-hard Popplio fans. And I know that Popplio is also already not the most popular starter. So I don't want to rag on it more. But also, it's not my cup of tea. We could just... that's pretty much it. Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Turtwig, Tepig, Froakie, Litten, Scorbunny, and Fuecoco. I can respect that. My least favorite Pokemon is Voltorb. I like Voltorb. I think Voltorb's funny. I don't know what it is about Torchic. I think it's the fact that it has an oval-shaped head that I don't like it. Let me look up Torchic. Okay, okay. For some reason in my head, I need to put this on like MS Paint. Hold on. So, in my head... One second, I'm trying to find my screen share. Okay, in my head, I hear... Torchic? Hello? Copy. Okay, there we go. In my head... Okay, Torchic here looks actually good, but for some reason, whenever I try to remember Torchic, its head is like this big. And I don't know why. So, okay, Torchic actually, like, here looks great. Wait, okay, this is closer to what I don't like. Like, it's so much bigger. Enlarging head of Torchic in my head, yeah, I don't know where that came from. That frame I don't like, but the official artwork there was totally fine. Gen 4? The thing about Gen 4 is that I feel like it's so evenly split between all three Pokemon. People either love Piplup, Turtwig, or Infernape, and it's like a die-hard kind of thing. Same thing with Kanto. Like, I like all three, but I prefer Turtwig. Actually, do I like all three? Nah, I don't like Chimchar. I like Piplup. But the rating for Piplup dropped because Dawn's Piplup kind of pissed me off. What a cute little chicken that turns into a freaking karate fighter that wants to kill you. I do like that growth. That's character development right there. Pokken Tournament made you adore Empoleon. I'm so glad there are more Pokken Tournament players in chat. Can we revive that game? Infernape is overrated. I feel like it's evenly split between the three, but I could also see Infernape being the most popular. Mostly because of the anime. It would be funny if Torchic had a comically large head. I think there is a scene in the anime where they did that. I'm like 90% sure there is a filler episode where that happened. Like a filler episode with like, I don't know, I think it might have been a dream. Or like some imagination, I don't know. Pokken Tournament is awesome. We need to revive that game. Us alone as a community. We bring it back, show Pokemon that this is still a viable thing to have at Worlds, and then they make a new one. They make a new one, they add Sorrelege, Zeraora. I'm panicking now, I actually don't know who else. All the Pokemon in Unite, I guess, I don't know. Dude, free-to-play Pokken would be pretty good. Like, if you want skins, you pay for them. More accessible Pokken. Need a new Pokken Tournament? That's what I'm saying. We need to revive Pokken Tournament and Pokepark from the Wii era. They're reviving Pokepark in their own way. In real life, by making a Kanto version in Japan. You have no enemies unless the people like the other two starters of Gen 4 that are not dirt weak. That's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely think the split of opinions between the Gen 4 and Gen 1 starters are like die-hard opinions. Like, I think Gen 3 is like, yeah, like, you like that guy, I like this guy, that's fine. But Gen 4 and Gen 1 is like, I'll kill you! Sorry, that might have been super loud. Got excited. New Pokemon Snap? I can't wait for like 10 years. The new Pokemon Snap. Every 2 years they drop it. In the 2D sprite, Torchic's head seems bigger. Yeah, I don't know. In the anime, it seems significantly bigger. You like Gen 1 starters all equally, but Bulbasaur is more loved? In your opinion, Bulbasaur is more loved. Is how I'm interpreting it. Because I think Charizard's like the most loved. Gen 1 starters are all A to you, they're all nice, but you don't love any of them? I think that's fair. I feel like a lot of the Gen 1 references are for the very, very nostalgic fans who grew up with Pokemon Red and Blue and Green. Then it will become the old Pokemon Snap. Now you're deliberating about Torchic's sprite. No, sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your favorite Pokemon. No. Or one of your favorite Pokemon. To be fair, the egg theory also holds true to my own. Like, Charmander, I liked a lot, and then I looked at its head, and I was like, that's very egg-shaped. And then it, like, dropped for me significantly after that, and I can't explain why. There was also the fact that Charizard was the most mainstream starter, so I felt like I had to shift away from that. I think in combination with the two, I shifted to Tyrant. New Pokemon Snap, dang, you don't think we want a new Super Mario Bros. Situation? By Game Freak. I would love a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. When was the last one? Okay, yeah, me circling around, I think, takes more time for the Aerodactyl to encounter me, so I should just keep my thumb off the stick. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Pokemon Dungeon D. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. That was more like a remake. I would love a new story. Or, okay, if we're talking about remakes, I would love a remake of Sky. Sky was amazing. That was the Mystery Dungeon game. If anyone has not played a Mystery Dungeon game, just play Explorers of Sky. That one's peak. Amazing story. I think Super Mystery Dungeon held up as well. I have not played Gates to Infinity or the other one. I'll actually remember the other one's name. Charizard was just letting the episodes be more long, because if he did the things right, we would have 5-minute episodes. He's plot armor, and by plot armor I mean just stalling. That's not exactly plot armor. He actually was a stall, though. I think the only scene that I felt like wasn't... The only scene that I felt wasn't fair when it came to Charizard was that battle against Richie, when Ash battled Richie in the Pokemon League. He had to save his Pokemon from Team Rocket, and they were not full health. Which I think is kind of lame. It also bothered me that Richie was upset that he didn't show up, that his Pokemon were stolen. Or sorry, he was upset that he didn't show up because his Pokemon were stolen. And when Ash sent out Charizard, it cost him the whole match. And then we never saw Richie again. The Pokemon Ranger series, I love that series. That was a great series. I loved breaking my DS. that was great. I'm hoping with the Switch 2, since it has mouse controls, my theory is that since it has mouse compatibility, we'll get Nintendo DS games. And instead of the stylus, we'll just use the mouse. I think it's armor for your system, so that you don't have to break your screen anymore, like with the DS. However, your Joy-Con might break. Which is probably okay. In the eyes of Nintendo. I've only played Pokemon Rangers 1, though. I never played Shadows of Almania and the other one. I forgot the name of the other one. Pokemon Go 2. Pokemon Go to the bank and spend more monies on Pokemon Go. New Pokemon Marble. That one's also top. Dude, they have so many spin-offs that they slayed in them. But now they're shifting more towards the mobile game era. Like the aspect of it. Which isn't bad. It's more accessible. But the story. The stories in the spin-offs were just amazing. And the uniqueness of the spin-offs were amazing. Like, Pokemon Friends, no shade if you actually enjoy the game. Honestly, I think it could be pretty enjoyable if you just want to chill. If you want to do, like little brain teasers, that's totally fine. But I don't think that game holds up for a lot of people. Spin-offs are peak. Spin-offs went crazy. Pokemon Go story is peak. Me mashing, tapping my screen, ignoring what everyone's saying just so I can continue catching Pokemon. Or release the Pokemon in my boxes. I gotta go to the gym. We need the Pokemon Mario Party game remake or new game of that. Pokemon Mario Party game. I know that there is Pokemon Stadium with mini games. I don't know what Mario Party game there could be. But I think when it comes to Mario Party, or racing games even, Nintendo's probably not gonna pitch another racing game because Mario Kart is the monopoly of all racing games of all time. They don't want a competitor. They don't want to put budget into a competitor that will definitely not do as well as Mario Kart. Unfortunately. But if they put money into a fighting game, that's what I'm saying. Like, Pokken, bring it back, please. In the future, you would like for the mainline series to allow you to fully control your Pokemon in battle? That would be really cool. I agree with that. It's kind of like a dodge thing. Turn-based Expedition 33. But with Pokemon? Has anyone modded Pokemon into that game, actually? Wait, that would be phenomenal. Imagine a whole game where you have to dodge attacks and survive, but it's all Pokemon. Dude, that would be so cool. Pokemon cards too? They already made Pokemon TCG 2. It would be Pokemon cards 3. Alright. Alright, last egg, and then I'm gonna hop off for the day. But we'll run this again, maybe sometime next week. I think we'll swap between the Chi-Yu and the Mega Evolution, or Mega Pokemon hunts. The Shiny Mega Hunt. A Pokemon you would go back in time when fossil? I would go for Tyrant, I think is what you're asking. What hour is it over here? It's only 2 p.m., but I streamed earlier today at like 6 for the Pokemon reveal. And now I have some editing work to do. And if I have time, I'm gonna try to edit my own YouTube video as well. So hopefully that comes out within the next 3 weeks. 21:52? Oh, gotcha. 9:52 p.m. in American time. And by American, I mean the layman's term in America. With as disturbing as some of the Pokédex entries are, they should flat out make a Pokemon horror game. I was saying that Pokemon can make any game that they want and it would thrive. But they're probably gonna keep it broad so that they can keep a general audience for those who are not interested in horror games. But they really could make a horror game. Am I from America? Yeah, I'm in the west coast of America. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, chat. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for existing and listening to me ramble. I had fun today. I'm glad we are past Pinsir. Pinsir took way too many eggs yesterday, like the past couple months. I'm glad we got it yesterday. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Next stream is Monday. You're Portuguese? Oh, wait, that's so cool. I like streaming because I meet so many people from different parts of the globe. Like, so many European viewers. Alright, but yeah, okay, I actually gotta go. Okay, bye, take care, bye. Yeah, drink water, get food, good luck on whatever you gotta do today. If it's nighttime, then sleep well. If it's, not nighttime